basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Karl Anthony Towns.
And his foul shooting has looked a little weaker over the last 5 games compared to where he was the rest of the season. I know how frustrating that can be, and I'm sure he's eager to turn it around.
Now, New York starting 5. They've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with DeLon Wright. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at center. And for the Cavaliers, Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. Well, what a game we've got in store tonight, Richard. 2 of the top teams in the league.
And each of them with some superstar talent. Whichever star can lead the way, control the game, that'll be the key.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
And here comes Cleveland. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Mitchell against Bridges. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Now here's Bridges. He's guarded closely. It's Wright on the wing. Pass to Towns. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Allen inside, covered by Towns. Garland, the pass to Mobley. 5 on the clock. Mitchell's shot is good.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
Outside Anunoby. Right with a screen on Mobley. Anunoby for 3. Sinks it from distance. Anunoby's got 5 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Bridges misses. Well, Richard, he's the Iron Man of the NBA right now. Mikal Bridges takes pride in being available on a nightly basis.
We've all heard it before. The best ability is availability. And Bridges does whatever it takes to not miss games. More teams need to take this mindset.
Now here's Anunoby. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns for 3. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Sensational swat from Mobley. I love how hard he goes on the defensive end.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Cleveland making a change here. Hunter's checked in. It's the 2K leaderboard featuring this month's field goal percentage leaders. Second is Jared Allen.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
Hart passes to Anunoby. Now here's Bridges. Checked by Mitchell. Allen against Towns. Shoots over Allen. Shot's good by Towns.
And Towns can make this shot in his sleep. It's something the defense must guard closely.
Outside Hunter. Allen finds Hunter. Here's Mobley. Outside Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Hunter can't get it to go. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Here's Wright. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Garland. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Outside Mitchell. No good with the triple. New York leading by 4. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court. He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Garland, the pass to Hunter. And here's Mobley. Here's Allen. He had 25 points in his last game. Towns with a rebound. The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Wright. Towns outside. Banked it in off the glass. Towns has gotten his second bucket on the night.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Mobley, a screen on Hart. Back to Mobley. Stolen by Anunoby. Hart against Hunter. Now here's Hart. Tight defense on him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Mitchell. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. First one falls. A different look for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Allen. Okoro comes in for Mitchell. And Jerome subbed in for Darius Garland. And both free throws good for Hart. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Pass to Mobley. Okoro outside. Back to Mobley. Achua with a steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now it's Hart. Now Brunson. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
These are his first free throws of the game. Free throw good from Brunson.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
And so he makes both from the line. 19 seconds left in the opening quarter. Hunter against Achua. Outside Hunter. To get back on track. Connects. The jumper drops.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
And so it's New York, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for New York.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Ty Jerome is out there with Okoro. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then it's Green. And it's Hunter in at the power forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having two 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Richard, no doubt about the upside of Evan Mobley. What's his best position, you think, though?
Defensively, he can guard 1 through 5. He is a Defensive Player of the Year candidate every single year. But offensively, unless he improves his three-point shot, he is most likely going to be more of a 5. If he wants to play the 4, he's got to be able to stretch it from 3.
Mobley. Towns with a rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Strus, he's checked in for Green. Let's check in on the real numbers, the top offenses in the real NBA. Cleveland, number 1.
We knew the scoring talent on this team would be tremendous, but they may have even exceeded our own expectations.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Pass to Mobley.
I got yours.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Okoro outside. Hunter with the ball. Achua defending. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Jerome's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Brunson. Jerome grabs the miss. For Cleveland, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Strus with it. Mobley, a screen on Achua. And here's Hunter from the arc. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. New York leading by 8. Right side, McBride. Here's Brunson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Greg.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Wright comes in for McBride. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Mobley against Wright. Cavaliers with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Now here's Anunoby. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Achua for 3, and there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. Mitchell's checked in for the Cavaliers. Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Jalen Brunson. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Garland. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
First one falls for him. And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
And so he hits both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Bridges outside. Wright finds Anunoby. Sinks that one from the post. Anunoby's got 7 points. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 11, and that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Achua's checked in for Towns. Here's Hunter. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. Cleveland again missing. New York leading by 11. Pass to Bridges. Down low. Here's Achua. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Garland, the pass to Wade. Drives to the hoop. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Precious Achua picks one up. Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen comes in for Strus, and it's Mobley in for Hunter. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. And it's the Knicks with the ball after the basket by Cleveland. Here we go. Back to Wade. Mobley against Hart. Here's Allen. And he goes in for the dunk.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Hart passes to Robinson. Now here's Anunoby. And here's Wright from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Tipped. For 3, Bridges. Pure from 3-point range. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game. And we've reached halftime in this one. New York out in front, leading by 10. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Looking at the Knicks, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And fellas, bringing it back to our main matchup here. Through the first half, Karl Anthony Towns has been getting it done.
I love Cat's aggressiveness. He's working, using his size, leaning on dudes, and then he can step out to 25 feet and knock it down.
And from one big fella to another, I assume you'd tell him, just keep doing what you're doing. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Cavaliers trail by 10. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. They've got DeLon Wright, OG Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Hart in at the 3. Wright with a steal. Fast break, New York. Here's Anunoby, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And Bridges has a nice all-around game, including knowing when to involve his teammates.
Garland finds Mitchell from downtown, and it's New York with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Hart, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Towns. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
New York leading by 12. Right, the pass to Bridges. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Anunoby on the take, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Oh, he really fought for that one, battling through contact to complete the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
One shot.
Anunoby, no good on the free throw. Cavaliers trail by 14. And here's Strus. Still without a bucket. Pass to Garland. Outside Mitchell. Now Strus puts up a 3. He can't get that one to fall.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Here's Wright. And yep, it's good.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Let's take a look at the seeding for the Eastern Conference, with only 4 games of the regular season remaining. Taking a look at Cleveland, they have looked in control all season long, aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And of course there are the Knicks, only 2 spots back.
Well, for the Knicks, they've been relentless competitors all season long. They've assured themselves of a lot of home games in the postseason, and we'll see if they can capitalize.
And so the ball out of bounds. Strus touched it last.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Right, the pass to Towns. From deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Now here's Anunoby. He's got 11. Pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. 3-pointer. Bridges drills it from deep. Bridges has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Some competitive fire from Bridges. Great answer to the 3 at the other end.
Garland, the pass to Strus. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley with it. Now Garland. The 3. And Cleveland another 3.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Knicks leading by 13. Outside Hart. Towns on a screen. Takes the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Mobley. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. And down it goes. 2 points. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
Bridges finds Towns. Here's Hart. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mitchell. And another basket for Cleveland.
This is what makes Mitchell such a tough cover, skilled at sticking it right off the dribble.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jared Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
For the Cavaliers, Hunter's checked in for Allen. Okoro comes in for Strus. And Jerome subbed in for Garland. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Achua comes in for Anunoby. McBride, he's checked in for Hart. And Brunson is subbed in for Wright. Achua against Hunter. Back to Brunson. Puts it up from 12. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for DeAndre Hunter.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game. And a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
Green's checked in for Mitchell. And here are the Knicks now. New York, no good that time either.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Pass to Jerome. 5 to shoot. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Leading by 12. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. So it's the Knicks now. Brunson looks it over. Fires the 3. No good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Knicks. They lead by 14. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Tristan Thompson is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Outside Garland. Inside. Here's Thompson. Good work defensively by Towns.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Brunson against Garland. And the layup is good off the glass.
Despite being only about 6'1", Garland is a terrific finisher in the paint, even with the defense all in his space.
Now here's Brunson. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 18.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Timeout.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Okoro is checked in for Cleveland. Wright's checked in for New York. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Brunson against Garland. And here's Hunter for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Yeah, Garland is good at finding his guys out there. He's selfless with the ball.
It's stolen by Garland. In transition. Over Achua. Garland, no good. New York leading by 15. Right outside. Pass to Towns. From 17. The rebound by Garland.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Strus up top. McBride covers. Okoro outside. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Hunter. Mobley comes in for Okoro. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Jerome. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He said, keep it going guys, ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Wright. Towns outside. Back to Wright. Hart with a screen on Garland. Wright drives it. The shot that time not on target. Cavaliers trail by 14. To the middle. Here's Strus. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And Strus, no good on that one. New York leading by 12. It's Hart on the wing, guarded by Garland. Hart passes to Wright. Towns a screen on Strus. Here's Wright. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
To the inside. From 8 feet. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds now. Outside Anunoby. High post Towns. Back to Anunoby. To the paint. And stolen by Mobley. Garland against Anunoby. Garland looking around. Pass to Mobley. Fades away. It's rebounded by New York. They led by as many as 18. Here's Anunoby. Bridges outside. Towns passes to Anunoby. The rebound by Allen. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. It's a 14-point game.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Knicks.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
And boy, did they need to win this game after dropping the first 2 matchups against this squad. Now they can go into the final game of the season series with a ton of confidence.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Karl Anthony Towns.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Wright against Garland. And so it's New York winning this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We could see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.